You guys ever use dating websites? No? There's one called Match.com, or is it called Match.con? Did you guys like that joke? Because my mom wrote me that one. My mom wrote me the joke! Yeah. I used to use one by her called instead of the Great Wall of China, it was the Great Mall of China we're going to. Fucking gold. The best part about those jokes are like the phone calls I get. Because she always calls me like before like I do a show or something. She's like, Brian. I have the funniest thing, okay? Okay, so when you start talking about like dating, you're gonna talk about dating, right? So I was driving the other day, and I thought, all these websites, what about if it wasn't Match.com, but Match.con? That was so tickling me. I was so tickled. I loved every moment of it. My poor mom. Just the conversations. Get in the act. It's gold, though. It's gold. I get it all from you. I've been MySpacing lately. You guys been MySpacing? For those of you who don't know what MySpace is, I suggest you hop in your DeLorean and set the flux capacitor to 2007. Join us in the future. It's fun. It's fun. I like when you can add people on MySpace. I love adding people. I like to get aggressive with my ads, too. I'll just add you right now. Yeah! Add it up! But I like to, you guys ever denied anybody? Yeah. I've denied one person, this drug addict freak from high school. Thought she was gonna get in on my shit? No. No, not on my friends list. Not on my friends list. But I feel like if you're gonna deny somebody, that MySpace should send them a message. And the message should be very fine print. So when they like look closely and they're like, oh, I got denied, a fucking fist. Boom! Punch you right in the face. Yeah, you got denied and punched in the face at the same time. But a lot of people were kind of like upset. They were like, when I first got my MySpace page, they were like, don't you know MySpace is home to like millions of pedophiles? Pedophiles. And I said, that's great, I need 1 million fans. So the next day I changed my MySpace name to Babysitter Wanted. Next day, 1 million fans. And they're fucking loyal too. They're some loyal fans. They come to all my shows. What up, Steve? What's going on? Thanks for making the bus trip. I know it's a little late for you. Thank you. Gosh. So, I'm watching this show called Little People Big World, and it's a family, very nice, so I can tell, very nice, respectable, as opposed to non-respectable midgets, that own this farm in, Utah or somewhere, and this guy he's like a midget, and he's like, has a bulldozer and stuff, and I'm too lazy to read, and this guy's a midget and has a bulldozer. I said, but the thing was though, there was this big thing about how they don't like to be called midgets, and so they wanted to be called little people. Well, that just isn't really going to fly. Because, well, for example, like I went to an amusement park with my buddy, and my buddy goes, how do you think little people, come to amusement parks? And I said, you mean kids? And he goes, no, like a fucking midget. It's going to stay. Like, he's being very descriptive, So, but the reason why you're not supposed to call them a midget is because supposedly, in their world, it's the same thing as calling a black guy the N-word. I'm going to beg to differ on that one, okay? Because if I walked outside right now and I found a black guy and I called him the N-word, you know what I would get? My ass kicked, okay? You know what, if I walked outside and found a midget and called him a midget? You know what I would get? Some fucking hilarious shit. That's what I would get, right there. Right there. A little mini finger or something, a little leg kick or something. Chris is all like, you're so cute. You're so cute.